Developing this morning, thousands of people in Southern California have been forced to leave their homes as wildfires continue to burn.
ABC News correspondent Trevor All joins us live from the West Coast right now. And Trevor, what's the latest on the situation out there?
Oh, good morning, guys. There are still tens of thousands of people who have been told that they need to evacuate because this fire situation is so dangerous. This has been a several days long battle here. This family on Monday didn't even realize that a fire had sparked, and then suddenly it was all the way up at their back door, and they watched their home of 40 years completely torched. And this is just from the Sandy fire here. This has burned thousands of acres, and it does continue to grow, although firefighters are starting to get some containment. But the problem is, in these conditions, as you know, California gets very dry. We continue to see these different wildfires spark up. That's sparking different evacuation orders as well. So we are beginning to see some positivity in terms of how conditions are updating, in terms of where the winds are shifting, what the temperatures are like, and then hopefully eventually we can also get some rain. But it has been very difficult for firefighters because the conditions here and the terrain is really rugged. It makes it very hard for firefighters to get their hand on these wildfires that spark up.
Now, Trevor, how long could it take to get all these flames under control there?
So for this wildfire, we are making very good progress. It's up to 22% containment, which probably doesn't sound like a lot if you're not used to wildfire announcements, but 22% containment is actually very good. It generally means that firefighters are getting a handle on the fire. The issue is we're seeing new wildfires every single day, sometimes half a dozen or more. What that means is we're likely going to have firefighters, thousands of them, battling wildfires that are already burning, that have already charred thousands of acres, and that's going to continue for several days, but you don't know what new ones are going to spark up. This could hopefully and thankfully be pretty well managed. So far, it's only burned this one house here. It should hopefully not burn any other homes. But the problem is it could be a warning sign for things to come of what could be a very dry summer. Guys.
Okay, ABC's Trevor All. Stay safe out there. Live in California this morning. Thank you so much.